and today I'm interviewing Isabel.
Hi, I'm Isibeal Owens. I'm 11 years old. I go to UMS Wright, and I'm in 6th grade.
So today we're going to talk about how Isabel uses technology at UMS Wright. So Isabel, what type of technology do you typically use in your classes?
Well, in our classes, we have a smart board system, which lets us interact with on the computer screen, and we use that in pretty much every class.
Okay, and then do you use technology in any of your other classes, like any other types of technology?
Sometimes, but not really like any other type.
Okay, so just mostly computers and smart boards?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, so you have a class blog, is that correct?
Yes.
And that's for your Latin class?
Yes, we have in our Latin class.
Okay, so you have your class blog and then you have an individual blog?
Yes. In our Latin class, our teacher just normally asks us questions about the lesson we're learning, which is like about the language Latin or our vocabulary or about mythology, and we have to answer it correctly.
Now, when you answer it, do you answer that on your individual blog?
Yes, we just press new post on our blog, and yeah.
Okay, and so you're also in a computer class?
Yes, I am.
And what type of programs do you use in there?
Okay, we use all sorts of programs like we use PowerPoint and Photo Story and Dreamweaver and Paint. We use everything pretty much.
Okay, and so could you tell me a little more about Photo Story?
It's pretty much like a PowerPoint, except you use pictures or photos as backgrounds every single time, and you can type words, and it's pretty much like a PowerPoint.
And now you told me that you made a recent program or a recent project with that, right, for St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, and we had to research who St. Patrick really was and find 4 or 5 traditions about St. Patrick's Day.
And what type of, when you use Photo Story, do you use Paint, like iTunes, your own pictures that you've taken, or?
Well, you can really upload any pictures that you take in, anything you've made on Paint. And as for iTunes, you can download off the computer, or you can just put any music on there that you download from iTunes.
Can you make your own music?
Yes, you can. There's a part on there where you can press create your music, and you can just make any kind of music, really.
Okay. And then, so you've also made a web page, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And what program did you use to make that?
I use Dreamweaver, which is actually kind of more difficult software to use to make web pages, but you can draw cells with the mouse, and you can type in things. You can put in backgrounds on there. You can make links. And for backgrounds, you can use Paint. You can make your own backgrounds, which is kind of fun.
Now, what is your web page about?
It's about swimming, competitive swimming.
And so you added pictures and different links and stuff to that?
Yes, you can make all sorts of links, and when you scroll over words or pictures, you can make it change color or something.
That's cool. Now, is Dreamweaver just a program that you download on your computer, or is it on the internet?
You can download it on your computer.
Okay, so it's like a program that you buy, or do you get it from the internet?
I think you have to buy it.
Okay. And so you've also made movies, right?
Yes, I have. I've made 2 movies.
And what program do you use to make your movie?
Well, usually I use a program called ULEAD Studio 7, and a couple times I've used Windows Movie Maker.
Do you enjoy using the program? Is it hard, or?
ULEAD Studio 7 is a bit more difficult, but when you know how to use it, you can create awesome, some more special effects and do a lot more than you can on Windows Movie Maker. But sometimes your videos work better on Windows Movie Maker, and you have to use that. So.
Okay. And what movies have you made so far?
Well, I've made one about service projects. That was a class assignment that I had to do. And then I was in the technology fair for our grade, and we made, I made a video about birds or seagulls and what kind of foods they like to eat, what kind of foods they prefer.
And how did you go about making that video? Did you use your own, a video camera to videotape the birds?
Yes, I actually went to the park and fed some food, and I used my video camera to see which foods they like best.
And how did you do in the technology fair?
I did good. I won an honorable mention. I got a ribbon for it.
Oh, that's awesome. So you won at your school first, right?
Yes.
And then you were able to go to regionals?
Yes, I have to win in my grade first, and then I get to go to regionals.
Okay. And so also in your computer class, I think you told me that you make animations. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. Animations are a lot of fun.
And what program do you use to make animations?
Well, for the latest animations that we made, we use just regular Photoshop. On the other ones, we use Paint, and then you use Spin Photo Object to make an actual animation. But to just create the picture, you use Paint.
So how do you go about making an animation?
Well, you can really download any picture off the internet or really anything, and you can bring it up in Paint, or you can bring it up in the Photoshop, and you can just change the color, or you can just change the actual picture to make it move, or you can just make it fade to black and white, or fade from color to black and
So as the colors fade, it makes it appear like the picture's moving to make it animate?
Yes.
Gotcha. So are there any other types of programs or things that you've done in your computer class that we haven't mentioned?
I think that we've actually made some charts on Excel, all sorts of pie charts and stuff. And right now we're making some crossword puzzles.
And are you just using a program from the internet to do that?
Yes, we're actually using a website to make that.
That's really interesting. So how do you like using technology in school?
I like using it a lot. I think it helps me learn a lot because we can interact with it. It helps us interact in class.
Yeah. Do you think you definitely think it benefits your learning environment, right?
I think it does.
So why do you like using it?
Well, I like using it because it's kind of fun to play with, and it helps you in class when you're trying to research something, or you're just trying to plain old make a project for that teacher.
Right. And do you like your blog that you use?
I like it. I know it may seem hard to believe, but it actually does prevent plagiarism because if you copy what the person just posted on there, it's kind of easy to notice the way the blog's set up.
Right. So, are you looking forward to continuing using technology?
Yes, I like using a lot, and I think it's helped me learn a lot.
Well, that's good. So are there any other points you would like to make?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me interview you today.
You're welcome.
And that is our conclusion.